My dad is allergic to animals, but my end career goal is to be a vet. My name is Sophia Wu. I'm currently in grade 12. I'm one of the international scholars at Wycombe Abbey, Changzhou. I currently hold offers from Cambridge for Veterinary Medicine. I was very surprised, I think, initially. I really didn't think I could get the offer. I actually initially applied to Cambridge as kind of like a far-fetched choice. So I wanted to challenge myself, and I thought there wasn't like harm in applying, I suppose, but I didn't actually think I would get in. So it was definitely a shock. Yeah, my parents like told everyone, and yeah. I have a Chinese background. My parents are Chinese. My mum speaks Mandarin and my dad speaks English and Cantonese. I've always been quite interested in China, and I've been a few times when I was younger. My mum received an email from one of her friends. She just recommended trying out for this international scholar program. It was quite surprising when I received the offer. It would be a very good opportunity and expose me to a different environment where I could learn new skills. I guess the fact that it was in a different country was very attractive. I wanted to learn about the cultural differences and kind of experience a new perspective that wasn't from the UK. So I kind of wanted to come here and see for myself how it'd be like. Before I came to the school, I wasn't really much of an outgoing person. Obviously, I'm not fluent in Chinese. I was quite nervous initially because it's a very new environment, but I felt that the boarding environment was very comfortable. The boarding school environment was quite attractive, as well as the variety of subjects that the school offered. The boarding life has made me a much more social person. I guess it's kind of made me slightly more outgoing. It's helped me improve my independence. I was able to kind of learn how to take care of myself, which I think will prepare me well for university. The school has very much improved my capabilities to kind of socialize. Maybe being a prefect helped improve my communication skills. It kind of exposed me to a large teamwork environment where people had to communicate their ideas freely, as well as kind of like build off of each other's ideas. So I think it, really improved my communication. I really enjoy doing music. These two were kind of like an outlet and allowed me to do something that I liked. I started learning the drums when I came here. I didn't beforehand in the UK, so it's like a new instrument that I picked up. Yeah, it's good. I learn guitar and piano by myself in my free time. I enjoy playing music and listening to music. I find them very relaxing. I do a lot of musical activities, I think. I used to be in guitar ensemble, and I'm currently in percussion ensemble. I quite enjoyed this year's house unison. For this unison, I helped play the guitar alongside one of my friends, Emily. It helped build a real sense of teamwork and familiarship between the students in my house. I think we all had a great time performing it, and knowing that our hard work kind of paid off, produced a nice performance. From GCSEs to A-levels, it was quite a big jump. I think it's helpful that this school does A-levels in a modular way rather than taking all of the exams at the end of the year. It kind of helps me compartmentalize and focus on some specific topics that I need to study. The concepts are sometimes very difficult to understand. The teachers have been very helpful in helping simplify it down and also solidify our knowledge. I always knew I wanted to do something STEM related because I've always been interested in science. So I was debating between human medicine and animal medicine. I really like animals just as a person, so I wanted to kind of bring something back to them in a sense. and I thought that animal medicine was more interesting. So like career goal is to be a vet. I kind of looked through all of the vet schools and I decided that Cambridge was my #1 choice because their vet course is quite different from other UK vet courses in the sense that they kind of help you build a very solid scientific foundation before moving on to clinical experience. Currently I'm taking maths, biology, chemistry and art, and I think maths, biology and chemistry are kind of specific to vet med, especially I would say biology and chemistry. I personally think biology is the most interesting out of the three. It's quite interesting learning about how living organisms function, and I think this directly relates to animal medicine. So learning biology in my A-level curriculum has been very useful in terms of like preparing me for the vet med course. As for art, I initially picked art just because I've always liked doing art since I was little. I just wanted to do and like continue on with this kind of hobby. But I actually ended up doing a project on animal anatomy in my art. The theme for art was structure. So for my university application, I had to do a lot of preparation. For example, I did work placements at a small animal clinic as well as doing volunteering at a dog shelter. So I could include this in things like my personal statement and also talk about it in interviews. Additionally, I had to do a lot of my own independent research on veterinary topics, such as things that are going on in the veterinary world right now, or parts of veterinary medicine that I was particularly interested. For example, antibiotic resistance. Last year I competed in the biology and chemistry Olympiads, and I think this was good in terms of like my problem solving skills and ability to think well under pressure. It really helped develop these skills. As for the chemistry Olympiad, it actually inspired me to kind of look into the things that they mentioned on the tests and kind of do my own research.